All right, let's talk about how to get a serious edge with AI. We're going to break down a powerful framework that the top 1% are using to turn AI from just another cool toy into a massive competitive advantage. Let's get into it.
99%. It's a huge number, right? Well, it turns out it's actually not that hard to get ahead of 99% of people using AI. You know why? Because the vast majority of them, they're just using it wrong. And that gap, right there, is your massive opportunity.
So here's the thing. Most people are treating these incredibly powerful AI models like a glorified Google search. They ask a basic question, they get a basic answer, maybe they have it write a quick email, but they are completely missing the strategic power that's sitting right there just beneath the surface.
Okay, so how do you get that unfair advantage? What's the secret? Well, before we even touch a single tool or framework, it all comes down to one thing: mindset. The top 1% aren't waiting for AI tools to become popular. Nope, they are in a constant state of exploration.
So where do you find these things? Let me let you in on a little secret. A website called Product Hunt. Seriously, think of this place as a launchpad for brand new tech. It is an absolute goldmine for finding these game-changing AI tools way before they ever go mainstream.
But here's the catch. This isn't something you just do when you feel like it. You've got to be intentional. We're talking about scheduling time in your calendar. Block off an hour, maybe every Monday morning, to just explore Product Hunt, find new tools, and actually play with them. Make it a real, non-negotiable part of your routine.
And look, this is why being proactive is so critical. If you hear about some cool new AI tool from a client or, a friend, guess what? It's already too late. The first mover advantage is gone. The real win, the real competitive edge, comes from being the one who finds it first.
Okay, so you've got the mindset down. You're ready to explore. Now, let's get into the practical side of things. We're going to walk through a powerful 5-step system called the AHEAD framework. This is how you actually integrate AI to dominate.
The acronym is AHEAD. It stands for Automate, Hire, Empower, Accelerate, and Delegate. It's super simple to remember, and the beauty is that each step builds on the one before it, creating this amazing compounding effect. So let's break down what each of these really means.
All right, first up, A is for automate. And we're not just talking about simple stuff here. This is about building your own custom GPTs. Think of these as AI assistants that you train specifically on your business. We're talking your procedures, your unique brand voice, your internal documents, everything. You're literally creating a second brain that knows your business inside and out.
So where do you even start? Well, you can build 4 essential custom GPTs right away. First, a communication GPT that learns your unique voice. Second, a content GPT that gets your personal brand. Third, an operations GPT that knows all your standard operating procedures. And finally, a strategy GPT that understands your entire business model. You build these 4, and you've suddenly got this incredibly powerful central brain for your company.
Next up, H is for hire. And no, I don't mean hiring more people. I mean hiring AI workers. You do this by building your own little apps and automations using no-code tools. These things can then run in the background doing complex work for you 24/7 without you ever having to lift a finger.
So what does that actually look like? Well, imagine you build a simple internal app. You take a transcript from one video, paste it in, click one button, and boom! It spits out perfectly formatted posts for LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and a whole blog post, all tailored to each platform and in your brand's voice. That's what we mean by hiring an AI worker.
Okay, next is E for empower. And this one is so important. AI can't just be your secret weapon. It has to be an everyone thing. It's about empowering your entire team. Give them the tools, give them the training, and, this is key, give them a budget and the freedom to play around and experiment. That's how you become a true AI-first company.
And I'm not talking about a huge, scary budget. A great place to start is just $500 a month. Seriously, earmark that money specifically for your team to test new AI tools. And you have to stop thinking of this as an expense. It's not. It is an investment in making your whole team smarter, faster, and more innovative.
All right, we're at the second A in AHEAD, and this one stands for Accelerate. This step is all about looking at the software you already use every day and swapping it out for AI-first versions. We're not looking for a little 10% boost here. The goal is to literally 10x your output on those common everyday tasks.
Let's take email, for example. We all use it. A standard inbox like Gmail, it's passive, right? It just sits there. But an AI-first email tool like Shortwave, it's like having an active assistant living in your inbox. It summarizes crazy long email chains, it drafts replies for you, it gets the context of a conversation. The difference in speed is, it's just night and day.
And that brings us to the last letter, D for delegate. So after you've automated everything you can, after you've hired your AI workers and accelerated your whole team, there are still going to be things that need a real human touch. That's when you delegate those tasks to a human assistant. But here's the kicker. That assistant is now supercharged, amplified by all the amazing AI systems you've already put in place.
Okay, so that's the whole AHEAD framework. It might sound like a lot, but the secret is just to start small. So let's talk about what you can do, like right now, today, to get the ball rolling. So here are 2 simple things to do this week. Just 2. First, go build your very first custom GPT. Just take a couple of your blog posts or video transcripts, feed them in, and just see what happens. Second, I want you to open up your calendar right now. Seriously, do it now and block out 1 hour. Just call it AI exploration. That's your first step.
Let me leave you with one final thought. The best way to think about all of this is to imagine we're in the middle of a new gold rush, the AI gold rush. There's massive opportunity everywhere you look.
And in this gold rush, these AI tools we've been talking about, they're the shovels. That's what they are. They are the essential gear you need to actually dig for that gold. You wouldn't just show up to a gold rush with your bare hands, would you?
And that's why you can't be afraid to pay for good tools. You have to shift your thinking. If an AI tool saves you hours of work or helps you land a new client, it is making you money. It is not a cost. It's a direct investment in a better shovel so you can find more gold faster.
Look, the gold is out there. This AI revolution is happening right now, with or without you. So the only real question left is, are you going to buy the shovel?